Hi, everybody, and welcome back for another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaja's I Am That. And today we will be looking at chapter 77, I and Mine Are False Ideas. I and mine are false ideas. I'm very much attached to my family and possessions. How can I conquer this attachment? This attachment is born along with the sense of me and mine. Find the true meaning of these words, and you will be free of all bondage. You have a mind which is spread in time. One after another, all things happen to you, and the memory remains. There is nothing wrong in it. The problem arises only when the memory of past pains and pleasures, which are essential to all organic life, remains as a reflex, dominating behavior. This reflex takes the shape of I and uses the body and mind for its purposes, which are invariably in search for pleasure or flight from pain. When you recognize the I as it is, a bundle of desires and fears, and the sense of mine as embracing all things and people needed for the purpose of avoiding pain and securing pleasure, you will see that the I and the mine are false ideas, having no foundation in reality. Created by the mind, they rule their creator as long as it takes them to be true. When questioned, they dissolve. So, created by the mind, they rule the mind, their creator, as long as the mind takes them to be true. But when questioned, they dissolve, which makes me think of Byron Katie and her three questions, I guess it is. So good. Just question the stressful thoughts, question the I, the me, the mine. Find out, are they true? The I and mine have no existence in themselves, need a support which they find in the body. The body becomes their point of reference. When you talk of my husband and my children, you mean the body's husband and the body's children. Give up the idea of being the body and face the question, who am I? At once, a process will be set in motion, which will bring back reality, or rather, will take the mind to reality. Only you must not be afraid. Give up the idea of being the body or the mind and face the question, who am I? Who am I? If I am not the body, if I am not the mind, if I am nothing perceivable or conceivable, if I am not the self-image, the conceptual self, the imaginary self, then who must I be? Or what must I be? Is there an I? Is there a separate self? Is there an entity inside the body? Continue with this line of questioning until reality, well, as Nisargadatta says, it's not that reality has left you, reality is always here. It's that the mind, your attention is up in the mind, believing these conceptual ideas. So the attention, the awareness come back to the heart of truth, to the heart of reality. Some people speak about it as reality emerging forth. Some call it a shift of identity or the end of all identification forever. What am I to be afraid of? For reality to be, the ideas of me and mine must go. They will go if you let them. So let all of these ideas go. Let all concepts go. You don't need to hold on to any concepts or to believe any concepts in order to be what you are. Then your normal, natural state reappears, in which you are neither the body nor the mind, neither the me nor the mine, but in a different state of being altogether. It is pure awareness of being, pure awareness of being, pure being, unidentified being, nothing perceivable or conceivable. It is pure awareness of being without being this or without being that. I am. Without any self-identification with anything in particular or in general. In that pure light of consciousness, there is nothing, not even the idea of nothing. There is only light. There is only light. So again, this awareness is aware. The awareness is looking out. What would happen if you somehow turned awareness back upon itself? If you became aware of awareness, if you shifted, if you went back in, instead of always going out, aware of everything outside, what would happen if you were to go inside? If you could find the source of this awareness, the origin of this awareness, stay with this awareness. Keep coming back and back. In the silence, in the stillness, only light, no objects, no form. You are formless awareness. No shape, no color, no taste, no characteristics whatsoever. Nothing. Not the idea of nothing, the actual reality of no thing. Complete emptiness. Just isness, suchness. Empty and free. And even beyond the concepts of freedom or bondage. Pure light, pure being, pure awareness. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to be, nothing to be. Just this. This is already everything. Everything is already complete. God is in everything and everything is in God. This is already the Parabrahman, the absolute supreme reality. And you are that. You have always been that. You will always be that. It is what you are. Verify it for yourself. Can you stop being? Even if the body stops you, what you essentially are continues. Can you stop being aware? Awareness is. Awareness is aware, awake awareness, alive awareness. Nisargadatta says, everybody is conscious, but are they aware of being conscious? Are they aware of being aware? Is awareness aware of being aware? Remember, it's not the person that is aware. The person is only a conceptual creation. It doesn't exist. So only awareness can be aware. Only consciousness can be conscious. Only beingness can be. It's a mystery. It's unknowable. The person will never get this. Nor does it need to get it. What you are is total and complete. This is already the perfect expression of oneness. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, no burden to carry, no person to be concerned about. Let go of all self-concern. Now, that doesn't mean that you walk into moving traffic or something like that. It's the fear, it's the worry, the self-concern. Me, what about me? Let go of that. Let that go. If the body wants to exercise, let it exercise. If the body wants to eat well and healthy and fruits and vegetables, great, let it do that. Those things aren't the problem. Exercise and eating well, those are not the problem. It's the conceptual thinking, the abstract self, the worrying, the concern, the depression, the suffering. This is what we're trying to shift away and out from. Away from and out of. Because why? It's not true. It's not who you are. Ultimately, it may feel like that's who you are. You've believed in this self. You have invested so much in this false self. You have been working hard to create the perfect self-image. But it's just that. It's an image. Where is that self-image when you go to sleep at night? It disappears. It's not there. And there are times during the day, if you pay attention, you'll realize the self, this person doesn't seem to be present. If you're not thinking about the person isn't actually there. There might be a slight energetic sense of a separate self. That's also part of what is happening, this contraction of energy, oneness contracting, and that's, oneness can do whatever it wants. It can contract into the separate person, but it's an illusion. It appears to be happening, but in reality, oneness is oneness. Oneness hasn't lost something. It doesn't need to gain something. It's already everything. So just keep coming back to the truth. The truth is medicine. Keep taking the truth until this is healed, until there is no dis-ease, no imbalance, no mistaken identity. One day it will become so clear. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not this I, this conceptual small I. I am nothing perceivable or conceivable. But that which makes all perception possible, it will dawn on you one day, in one moment, now. It will dawn on you now. It's always in the now that this is seen. All there is this. God is this. God is what is. This is the Parabrahman. There are people whom I love. Must I give them up? You only let go your hold on them. You let them be in freedom. If you love someone, don't possess them and squeeze them and become addicted to them. Just let go of them. Enjoy them. Let them be, but let them float like everything else. Let everything float. Let the entire world, the entire universe, let it go. Let it be what it is. Let it have its freedom. And love it, meaning accepting it, letting it evolve the way it will evolve, letting it act and express the way it will. The rest is up to them. They may lose interest in you or may not. Now, for many people, they enjoy being a separate person. And if that begins to become not interesting to you, something that you find you're moving away from, it could create problems in relationships or it could not. It's not really a problem, but it could appear that way. For sure, over the many years I've been invested in this and interested in non-duality, friendships, relationships have changed. Some people, they are interested in yoga or they want to meditate, but as you go deeper and deeper and deeper, they may go, whoa, this is too much. I actually had a gentleman say that to me one day. Isn't this too much? Well, maybe it is for you. You have to find what resonates as, I don't know, I guess, sincere, true to yourself. You have to honor your own process. This isn't for everybody. It's not for the masses. Apparently so. Maybe it will be one day. But what about you? What do you want? Do you want to know what's true? Do you want to know who and what you are? Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Nisargadatta Maharaj. We'll see you again for another chapter of I Am That. Namaste.